I got a delivery that I had been waiting for since the 5th of October, and it got delivered on the 20th. So I kind of had my things being held hostage, which I really, sorry, I'm just trying to get things up and moving here, that I really wasn't a fan of. So I'm just, before I share, I know a lot of people have already seen it. Great. I've now got a notification that I'm live on Facebook, so that's good. Yay, technology today. So for those of you who don't know me, my name's Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Hello, Miss Mary. And I sell Stampin' Up! Products and I create with them. So I create cards, I create home decor, I rarely, but sometimes do a scrapbook page. I was a scrapbooker first and foremost, and I kind of fell out of love with it. And I found card making, and I love making cards. So today I'm here with a brand new suite. It is called Eden Garden. It is not quite available yet to customers. It will be available in November. Hey Deb, hey Paula. It'll be available in November, but because I'm a demonstrator, I'm able to order things just a little bit early to play with them before our customers can, so I can have some samples. And if you're interested in joining my Wicked Woodies team, you can order this as part of your start kit. So you don't have to do videos like me, you don't have to do classes, you can just buy for yourself and enjoy a discount while you do it and be a part of my Wicked Woodies family. Hello, Mr. Linda, lovely to see you. We missed you on Tuesday. Hey Maria, hey Bev. So this Eden's Garden is a very simple set. So it is a pre-release of something coming in our January to June catalogue next year in 2022. So we are getting this stunning stamp set. I love the font. I love that you've got sending hugs. Let's celebrate everything. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you ever need anything. That's a really sweet, even friendship sentiment. Dear friend, how are you? And hello there. And you get these gorgeous leaf images. So with that stamp set, we do have some dies. So they don't cut anything in the stamp set, so they really are coordinating dies. So these are the dies. You get 2 frames, a border, a label, and a leaf. So they are very nice. This is my first time opening these, Bev. Now this bundle together will be available in the catalogue in January. The rest of the products I'm showing you are available while stocks last to go with the Eden Garden bundle, and you can buy all 5 of these products together in a suite, and you still got you still get your 10% off the stamp set and dies in the suite price. So we have these gorgeous faceted, now they're not called faceted, but they are faceted gems. Thank you, Peter. Nice to have you here, Mr. Bossman. Peter is one of the staff of HAPS, and he's joined us today all the way from Colorado. Is it cold yet in Colorado, Peter? I'd love to know, because I know we're warming up here, so I'm assuming you're definitely cooling down in Colorado. So these gorgeous gems, these are they masques, something like that shape. I can never say that word. These make really sweet leaves. So we've got those, and I might flip you around to show you the papers. So I may get the print off off my printer, turn off my overhead light, and I'll show you the paper because I haven't even opened or touched these papers yet. Hello, Miss Cindy. How are you? Okay, let's flip around and we can get moving along because I did want to create, oh, sorry guys, flipped around a bit too quickly. Just let me move these papers for a second here. Oh, marquee. Thank you, Paula. I love it when someone gives it to me like that. Marquee. That's awesome. Okay, bring the papers back in, turn off the light, and I'll be back in a titch.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Okay, so we have got rid of our shadows, except for my cords that are now squished. No, one more time for good luck. Squished behind my box of blocks. So this is the Ian Gardens Sweet and promotional flyers, available from the 2nd of November until the 3rd of January, or while stocks last, of the paper, the cotton paper, and the gems, which include the marquee shape. I'm so excited. I can see that word now. Oh my God. It was a bit of a spin and flip. I have to make sure you're all awake, Delinda. Oh, yay, Jane. I'm so glad you've taken inspiration from my Tuesday video. Hey, Rose. Hey, Bev. So this is a look. Stamp set dies bundle. Then you've got your 3 while stocks last product. And then you've got all 5 products together in a bundle with 1 item number. Okay, so that's that. Just pop that back there. So let's start with this cotton paper. I'm a bit intrigued by the cotton paper. So I've seen lots of people tear it and do many wonderful things with this paper. I know, but I haven't seen it in real life yet. So, oh, this is actually, I think it's very thin, but being cotton paper helps if I can grab it here. Okay, so you get 2, 3, 4 sheets of each in Evening Evergreen and in Soft Succulent. So it's quite thin. It almost reminds me of tissue paper. That'd be really nice to have a piece and scrunch it up, then unscrunch it for some texture. Excuse me. We may do that today. Okay, pop that back in, and there's always one stubborn piece that doesn't want to go back in. Come on. Okay, forced it back in. And now we've got the designer series paper. Blessings of Home bundle. Lovely. I haven't got that set. Yes, a bit like rice paper. But I'd say it's I find rice paper a bit more coarse. The cotton paper definitely is very soft. So it's not as crinkly as rice paper or tissue paper, like as in that crinkle sound and feel. It does feel softer and more malleable. Oh my dear word. Thank you, Delinda. My Miss Congeniality is on her job. Yeah, I received it. There was a bit of a Inktober collaboration on HAPS earlier earlier today, but I couldn't take part because I had another appointment. So Peter did email me to tell me about it. So every piece of this has gold foil on one side. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. And we have a really nice geometric pattern. And how many pieces of each? So our normal 2 pieces of each. Is it 2? Yes, 2 pieces of each and 6 designs. Oh, I'm loving these. Oh, that's nice. Although we have seen a lot of patterns like that, but they have definitely differentiated that pattern by putting it on the diagonal, which I like. Diagonal lines are good. Oh, that's just got very, very, very soft gold dots throughout it. That is very subtle. Oh, look at that ombre. That is delicious. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want a whole pack of that ombre. That is a beautiful ombre pattern. I don't think we've ever had showing the overlaps in the ombre. Ooh, that's a bit special. I like that. I have tried really hard not to watch people's unboxings of this. Yes, did any of you take advantage of our cling sale? I would love to know what you purchased. That's a very good question. Yeah, Roz, we are going to get even more beautiful ones in the annual catalogue. Oh, I like, that's almost like the pattern in tweed. That'd be nice to, you can use our blending brushes on that to add a bit of different colour to it. Now, where do I start? I do need to start with just a titch of organisation, okay? So I have one of my magnetic sheets and I've got my dies because, right, die off. I cannot fully do my organisation because I don't know what page this is going to be in the catalogue because I haven't seen the catalogue yet. But soon. I'm waiting on quite a few very exciting packages at the moment. Lots of people are getting their on stage, which is our convention. They're getting their on stage boxes. Swag boxes that you could elect to purchase, and I'm waiting for mine, and lots of demonstrators in my local area have already been receiving them. Yay, you found the card, Cindy, it has not been 10 days because you only told me about that last Sunday and today is Thursday. I think it feels like 10 days, but I'm not sure it has been. But feel free to correct me. Cannot speak today. So these dies are called Eden dies. So I'll just call them Eden because it's fairly obvious they're dies. And they are, I shall put the price here and leave the top line. So they are, it only shows me the price of the bundle. But that's okay because that's all we can purchase at the moment. So at least they are named. Okay, I will put, no, I still need my permanent marker here. Who doesn't love a good permanent marker? Now, for anyone asking, these magnetic sheets are art bin. They are designed to go in a box. I got to the point where I have far too many dies that the box really wasn't working for me. And my dear friend Jamie and I made these pouches or pockets from sheet protectors using her fuse tool. So they are bespoke and made just for me. Okay, So, stamp set, it's cling red rubber. And what I do on the back, why did I put that away? So, oh my God, the price of the dies is right there. I'm blind today. Don't tell my husband. So it is now, what do I normally write on the back of my stamp set? So it will be the J to J mini, and that's 22, and they are $41, and it is a bundle with dies. And on the spine, I just put here a B. So then I know it's a bundle. Now, let me reopen this, slide this out so we can write J to J mini 22, and these are $61, and then I can add the page number when I have the copy of the catalogue. So that's just so I know at a quick look where to find it in the catalogue if I need some inspiration or some details. And then when this sits on my shelf like this, I know that it bundles with something, and if I pull it out and look on the back, I know whether it's a die or a punch. Hello, Miss Sylvia. Oh, lunch out with friends. I can do that. Sounds very nice. Oh, thank you, Bev. That was my appointment this morning. Oh, hey, Deb Mitchum. How are you? You bought the set with the different seed pods. Now, that stamp set is called Enjoy the Moment. That is a beautiful, beautiful set. You received your swag box, Bev. I am totally jealous. And I mean that because I want my swag box. I was actually really annoyed with Stampin' Up because I ordered this at midnight on the night it was released because I happened to be awake. Well, hey, you're old. You're not that old, Cindy. You're not that old. Okay, so hello, Miss Sylvia. I've said hello. You're making stencil backgrounds for mounting images on Angie. That's fantastic. Okay, now I did say ooh and ah to a couple of these patterns. So I think I want to quickly make 2 cards. And I want to make one a stamped card and one more of a patterned paper heavy card. Okay, now the one that stood out to me is, now I really like this background. So I'm going to use that as a piece on my background. Okay, and I also really like this side. So I kind of want to do something maybe with both. Let's see how we go. I really like that piece. Look, maybe, or I've also got out and have sitting beside me my gold foil and my shimmer gold vellum because I have lots of scraps and these will coordinate with these papers really well. So I have pre-thought without opening things where we are going, and I love this cotton paper as well. So I'll think about how I can use this cotton paper. Too many ideas, but this will be around hopefully for a little bit so we can play. Okay, let's rip the band-aid off and cut a piece of paper. So I'm going to cut 7.5 Okay. Now, do I want the light or the dark end? So I'm going to have to take 3 centimeters. So let's see what that looks like. 1, 2, and 3. I actually don't mind this. So hang on. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I actually just quite like that piece. So you get a nice gradient from the soft succulent to the washed out soft succulent. And this is more going from the evening evergreen into true soft succulent and a little bit lighter. Okay. Oh, I know, it's very pretty and it's very easy to make Christmassy. So it is quite a nice injection into our Christmas stash. Because it's just greens, it's going to be very, very easy to pop in a bit of red and do that. Ooh, now that is going to sit really nicely there. And then what if I did that? I'm quite liking that layering. That's working for me, guys. Tell me what you think. And then I want to do just a stamping card. You love that paper. Thank you. Hello, Sheila. How are you? It's a very long... hello, Pablo. Oh, my God. I've got everyone from HAPS here today. I mentioned Peter is one of the amazing staff, and Pablo is the other. I will say you're each other's sidekicks, and they keep us running here and being able to do all the amazing things we do on this app or program. How do you describe it, Pablo? Is it an app? Is it a program? Is it just, it's just amazingness. I know that. But I'd love to know how you describe it. Okay, let's play with our scraps. And let's have a look and see here and see what we've got available. Why do I have silver in here? Silver does not go with gold. Huh. Okay. We don't even... Okay. Silver can go back there. We're not playing with silver. Not playing. Oh, look at that piece. That scrap looks like it is perfectly made for... or not quite. Not quite. Okay. I may need this little friendly piece just here. Yes, that's going to be better. Yes, you can easily, because it's just the evergreen and succulent, which are fantastic for Christmas as it is, add a pop of red and you've got yourself some fantastic Christmas cards. Because Christmas greenery, depending on where you are around the world, Christmas greenery is just Christmas greenery. So now I'm trimming down this piece of foil because foil traditionally bruises on the plates of our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, or any embossing machine actually. It does bruise. So I always cut out the sized piece that I need. Oh my dear word, now I can't pick up anything. This is what happens when you don't have nails for nearly, I don't know, 3-4 months. And then you suddenly have nails, although they are a lot shorter and not in the shape we want. But we've got to start somewhere. Okay, so that is through. Now, actually, this piece didn't bruise at all. Surprise, surprise. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. I will keep this centerpiece because no doubt there will be something that I can use for that. So we have that piece that I will happily discard to the bin. Okay, so that is now back on my sheet. I reckon that we use the soft succulent cotton paper and see if we can't stamp on the soft succulent cotton paper with evening evergreen ink. What do you reckon? Now, while I am doing that, I did also want to tell you that our gilded gems are the perfect, let me see if I can grab them, are the perfect partner to these. So to all the golds in here, we've got the gold gilded gems that are faceted. So they are the perfect friend. Hello, Jackie. Thanks for joining. You love my workspace. I won't tell you that currently all of this 12 by 12 paper is sitting on my other office chair here in my craft room. So what I just want to do is measure this. So I'm just going to go through it. Sometimes, and I will tell you a secret, sometimes I measure in inches and sometimes I measure in centimetres. Depends on which one's closest and easiest. Even though I really did grow up in a metric world, I will happily use imperial. Even though I'm only young, although my mum and dad were very much on the cusp of both. Ooh, Michigan, lovely. Lovely part of the world. Have not been there. I have been to Anaheim because I was lucky enough to go to Disneyland at the age of 13, and I have been to San Francisco. I was meant to be in New Orleans a couple of years ago, but alas, that did not happen. And then there was a hurricane. So I was kind of glad at the same time. So let's see how this cotton paper die cuts. Now, it is quite flimsy, so I really don't know whether cutting a Whisper White piece for this to layer on may give it a bit of stability. Now, this die cut like a dream, or maybe I just get a scrap and we'll keep it the same colour. Let's see if I've got a big enough scrap of soft succulent, and I may just back it on that because I'm thinking I'm going to want to pop it up on some dimensionals. So I definitely want a little bit of stability. So I'm just flipping my plate here because they're starting to bow a little bit. And that's what our plates do. And I do find by regularly flipping them around, you just curb the wear and two, the warping. Ah, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Ah, Orange County. Damn. Okay. Where's my little tool? Okay, all picked up. I don't think, I didn't really check this piece, but eyeballing it, yes, it's small. Okay, so we just want the do not, when this is not the correct way to use our sandwich. The little machines do not like any cardstock hanging out the front of the sandwich. So I am just going to turn it around and put it in the other way. The big one doesn't care. The little one is just a titch more finicky. Or used to be from. There you go. Hello, Bee. How are you? Thank you for joining. Oh, dear. And what I'm thinking of doing is cutting some of the bigger paper, the evening evergreen cotton paper, and doing that scrunching. Come on, calm out, little friend. Thank you. It's terrible. Whoever told me that I could live with my natural nails for so long, now I can't do these nails. I don't think I've got any more die cutting, so just let me put this back on my magnetic sheet so we don't lose it or throw it out or do something equally catastrophic. Okay, these papers can all go over here. Where is, sorry, I'm leaning over in an odd angle. Where, that's because my cotton paper's over here. So I just want to pull out a piece of the evening evergreen, and this will tie everything together beautifully. So because I've cut this piece of pattern paper significantly smaller, I can cut this one bigger, scrunch it up, smooth it out, and we'll see what we get. So if I go 10, because it's going to scrunch up, and I can always scooch a bit off it. Okay. Cuts like a dream, although that cut wasn't straight. It was a bit wobbly. But that's okay. Yep, about there. Done. Okay. You ready? And I am going to open it again and scrunch it again. So we're going for definitely taking the theme of the ombre here. And I've got this piece which I still have to weed out a little. So you can see how we've held. Oh, I don't even think I do just need to crunch this corner up. But I think other than that, that's enough crunching. Then this, can you see where we're going here? How are we liking this? And then with our sentiment across here. I like it. Although I could have done this piece evening evergreen, but alas, we did not. Now, if you were that tall, you would be over here. So I'm just going to weed out all of these little bits. I just use my take your pick tool with the paper piercing end. Okay, so that can just go over there. Just got a little bit more to do. And we've got to think, or we've got to not think, we've got to work out which sentiment. I'm thinking the hello there is going to fit. I think that's the only one that's going to fit, but I know I have lots of other amazing sentiments in my stash, but I just want to keep it at Eden's Garden today. Come on, come off. Thank you. I love the slits. I'm going to show you close up on the, I don't know if you can see on our cardstock, but there are slits that it cuts out in there, which is actually really, really pretty. So I'm definitely thinking I'm putting this on a soft succulent card base, because, you know, if we're going to keep the ombre running just with the pop of gold, we might as well just go for it. Okay, so we're going to see, oh, we need to do our stamping. So brand new stamp set. I don't even think haven't even opened the packet. So we're going to use hello there, and I'm going to show you how I mount my stamps. So it's so terribly hard. Kidding, it is like uber easy. So I take this off and I take the stamp. Okay, then close this up, grab one of my clear blocks. I popped the sticker on the block. Now this is just easier for me. Just now, you could have done this, but yeah, come on. See, my nails wouldn't have even been any help today. Oh my dear word. Come on, just plain nice. There we go. I did have my rubbish bin. Aha. So over here, I'm just going to scooch all my little bits of rubbish into my rubbish collection. If I can just get under there, then I just slide this along, and that's perfect. So that is now sticky, ready to go on our stamp. So what I do, hello there, hello there. So I have it lined up. Then I can use the block to perfectly, or as perfect as I can, perfectly pop that on. So that is now adhered, ready to go. So I'm going to grab in my evening evergreen. So that gives us a second pop of evening evergreen. It is, the greens are gorgeous Delinda, the evening evergreen and soft succulent. Whoa. I almost dropped that totally in the ink pad. Now, if I was smart, I would have a scrap piece of paper, because this is the first time I've used this stamp, and what I would do is just rub my finger over the image or the script. Now I'm getting the shakes. Just, that is perfect. Okay, let's see if I can be second time lucky. Just pray. If it's not straight, it doesn't matter, because it's a script. That looks pretty good. I could have left it there to transfer a little longer, but hey, we have a stamp sentiment. This card is very, it can go to anyone. It doesn't have to be masculine or feminine. I don't think I'm very keen to use my wet glue on this cotton paper, so I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal and just go along. Oh, we're not quite there. Feed it on just a little bit. I used it incorrectly last time. What do you struggle with, Alicia, mounting your stamp sets? So just down the center, and we're just using this for rigidity, but also if they don't line up perfect, it's going to look really good anyway. So we want to go this way. La 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 la. Right. Sorry, yes, I am very, very silent here. Okay, so we've got our floating ends because I haven't adhered those, and you've just got that extra layer, which is actually quite nice. And now I will just go ahead and add my dimensionals to the back of this, ready to adhere. So now we are just up to adhering everything, and I think I'll definitely use a few of our gems. So I'm just going to put 3 of these, and I'm going to have to use some very, very, very light touch with some of our wet glue because these are very, very small adhesive points on this. Now pop this to the side over here. Let's see if we have a soft succulent card base, which I think we might not. That's okay. We could use Whisper White. Just let me have a look and see what I prefer. So that is, do you know what? We may actually need the white because that is looking a bit dowdy and a bit flat. But if I put it on some Whisper White, or maybe even Very Vanilla might be better, because see how it just lifts it? I think we can stick with white because that really just made those colours pop, which is why I may have an idea in my head, but that idea may not always work. Okay, so this is pre-cut and pre-scored, so all I have to do is fold it over, grab my bone folder and go. I know, they really are, Paula, really are. It does pop on the white, Alicia. That's why I went, oh, I had in the back of my mind, I may have to use the white, but I wasn't sure. Now, I may, just to be sure, because I'm not sure how our multi-purpose glue will show through the cotton paper. It's not really an experiment I am currently willing to have. So I've just popped some tabs of our Stampin' Seal. Okay, I very rarely, it has its purpose in my craft area. Okay, that is not perfect, but that is down. And I think I will use the glue on my designer series paper because we are definitely going on to And I feel like we're going to have glue fight very, very soon, because not much of this glue, I'm just getting the tiniest bit out, which isn't helping. Hello, Miss Heidi. How are you today, Miss? Thank you for joining. I just need to grab my gluey pin here. So, I may... Do you want to see me do my second card? That is the question. It will just be a very simple stamped card. This is not... There we go. Glue fart happened. I knew it was coming. I tried to fix it, but alas. There we go. This bottle of glue is really not being kind to me. Now, it doesn't matter which way we pop our ombre, really. Now, what I want to do here to make sure that it adheres down really well, and you know what, I'm really not happy with that placement. That's better. I'm going to put our huge ass F block on there, and that's going to give it time. I scrunched the cotton paper and I have die cut and stamped the cotton paper. Yes, it is a thick tissue paper and it's got softer texture than tissue paper. I feel much better now. Oh, thank you. Yes, they're all different lengths because that's what my natural nails were. And in the next 2 times I go, I'll be able to have all even nails. So that's kind of where we're running. We made an executive decision just to get them coated and done. So then I don't have any more breakages. That is crooked. But we're just going to go with it, because there is no way that is moving now. And I'm so glad I didn't get that glue fart when I was gluing this one. Teeny tiny dots of glue in strategic places. Corners are always a good place. And probably one just there. And I will pop this down and I will then pop. I have to go right there and I will pop back down my F block. That will do fine. I will take with this, I will take my backings off. Done. That should be enough time to just get that to adhere. We're going to pop across our hello there. So this is like a really simple card. I've gone for the most basic pattern in the pack because it's a pattern I haven't seen used that much. Now, what I was also thinking, we've got these in here. So let me open these. I know I'm not normally a green gal. I normally am happy to use green, but I'm not a green gal. I know my upline is very much a green gal. These don't want to come out. Aha. Right, so are these green? I think they are. I'm thinking because these have a gold sheen, these garden gems may be a little bit better. I'm just going to try them and see, because even if we don't like them, I can always put it back on the sheet. Oh, now, aren't they just perfect? So a little wrap, a little cluster there. Oh my God, perfect. And maybe a little cluster up. Come on, stay down. I think I definitely need 3. I like that they gave us, oh no, it's equal. I always prefer more little ones to big ones. So what do we think of that? I think that just finished it off, even though the gold gems or the gilded gems would have also worked perfectly. I just really love that. So white card base, our scrunched cotton paper, our Eden's Garden Designer Series paper, our soft succulent paper, which is on a soft succulent card back, the Eden dies, that with gold paper. How's that? I really like that. Very simple but different. The gems are soft succulent and cherry cobbler. No. Hang on. The gems are cherry cobbler and soft succulent. But do you know what? They actually cast a green. You tell me they look cherry cobbler on there. I think they look more soft succulent. Okay, fair enough, Heidi. Yes, the dyes are amazing. But obeyed, not bathroom. Oh my God, did I miss you, Jamie? Hello, Jamie. Thank you. Oh, Kathy, I think I missed you coming in too. Sorry, I was busy making. But look what I had done, Jamie. I had my eyebrows. I saw my beautician on Monday. No, Tuesday. Monday, I saw my beautician. I have a set on my... You have a set of what? Hang on. What are we stealing, girls? I think I've missed a comment. Oh, earbuds. Okay. Oh, you can't hear Jamie. Right, someone's going to have to translate. Okay, my hair isn't for a good couple of weeks. So I'm still incredibly grey. Okay, I'm thinking I want to make a background using this. Because this will be lovely to make the background. Yes, I can see the look of the red as well, but yeah, I can see it, but I wouldn't call them cherry cobbler. That's just me, but yeah, just my humble opinion. Sticker off, lock, sticker on. So it really doesn't take me long. I normally take my new stamps to karate when I get all my new stamps in, because I normally buy all the stamps I want at the beginning of a catalogue. So I take them all in, and at karate I will sit there and do this and mount them all. So I just line up my wiggles here, and I'm pretty happy with that. Despite the fact my block is dirty, I'm actually really, really happy with that. I could use some of this greenery as well. I'll see if I need it. But what I am thinking of doing, should we stick with the colours in the suite? That is my question at this stage. Because I could make my own pattern paper, which is what I'm thinking at this stage. Pinks and blackberries. Okay, you're on. You're on, Lynn. Pinks and blackberry. I love blackberry bliss. And I'm thinking petal pink. They always go well. Or a bit of blushing bride. Yes, I know they are uber faded. But here we go. Change a colour, right stamp set. Okay. And doesn't matter if these overlap. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. But what I find is the less I press down with these, the less I get the edges. I've seen that with a number of stampers. I've gone, oh, you've pressed a bit hard, because this is one of our distinctive stamp sets. So you do, if you press too hard, you can quite easily get the edges. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. I think my blackberry bliss is actually quite dry, to tell you the truth. Oh, look how pretty that is. Although I kind of want to come in, I want to clean this. Oh, yep, we're damp enough to clean. Awesome. And I do just want to get some edges here, because I haven't quite gone off the edges enough that I think it looks I went a bit too central with my things, but that's okay. And just one up there. I think I'm good, and then I'll put my sentiment over the middle where the white space is. What do we think of that? Blackberry Bliss and Blushing Bride. Kmart trip. Well, you can't go. Make sure you've got your proof, because Kmart apparently being reals yeah, you know, you got to show your proof to get into shops these days. Okay, so sentiment. I always love a good sending hugs. It's always, it's a thing. I'm a hugger. And I will have to find a die to pop this on. I don't know what colour I'm going, so I'm just going to leave these open. The stamp is pretty. Whoop, lovely. Where did you see that? Do you remember? Oh, it might be you, because I'm not getting a stoppage here. Ah, cool, thanks. Sorry, I was just reading comments while I was not looking at what I was doing. Okay, rubbish. She does, doesn't she? Well, I liked that suggestion. So these images in the stamp set are great to create, whether it's a mini one sheet wonder. I am not a big one sheet wonder kind of girl like Ruth. I don't know why. I'm just not. It's not my thing. And hey, you know what? That's okay. It doesn't have to be my thing. Okay, sorry if you're seeing my head and grey hair here, but there we go. So I'm thinking if I stamp on Blushing Bride in the Blackberry Bliss, that would look most pretty. Yeah. Oh my dear word. Done. Nice scrap. Add it to my pile of crap beside me. It's not crap, it's just where I'm piling everything at this stage. That looks pretty. I have used this colour combination countless times before and it just works. Blackberry Bliss and Blushing Bride are so very, very, very pretty together. They truly are. And what I would look at is popping this all on a Blackberry Bliss card base. Okay, so you could also use these 4 images. I could have added those in there if I wanted to, but knowing I will be die cutting this out now, I'm thinking I may want a few of these little leaves. So I'll pop that there for the moment. And this would be great on one of our boxes in the mini catalogue. I've seen people also cut it in half and make it into a wreath. I've seen lots of things. Yes, lovely, Deborah. Yes, you've got a whole lot of things to worry about yourself at the moment with moving. How long have you got before the proposed move date, because everything I'm assuming is in cooling off periods at the moment? I'm just looking for a die to go with that. Do you know what? I'm thinking I want to use this. I don't know. I've always wanted to use this ticket stub die because it's so pretty. Or just let me look at something. See you, Jay. Have fun. Ah, yes. Take your pick tool. No, that one won't fit in there. That one won't work. Okay, that one can go back in. I want to use something pretty, because this is a pretty card. Okay. Stitch triangles, no, ornate frames. Do I have something big enough? Oh my word, that die box weighs a ton. An absolute ton. Oh, it doesn't really work. This one works. That one might be our winner. Or, so do we go plain or do we go, do you know what I could do? I could do that and then layer it on that. Ornate frames for the win. Going to pop our hybrid blues away because I just don't think it suits the style that we're after. So we have settlement on the new house on the 8th and settlement here. Rules are different there. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, at least you know what rules I'm talking about, having lived here. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. So are you going to do things to the new house since you've got those days up your sleeve before you move in, Deb? I know I'm asking very personal questions on a very live video, so if you're not willing to share, totally fine. Totally fine. I'm very excited for you and David. So, okay. Where's my other plate? Right there. Layered would look perfect. Thank you, Lynn. You've been amazing with this card, my love. Okay, it's not happy. Turn it round. The die had moved anyway. Right. Pull it back. Pop it in. Sandwich. And in we go. Okay. Is that done? One done. Right. Old Olive is not going to help. Blackberry Bliss. Can you tell I keep everything in colour families? Not big enough. Just trying to find some scraps. You know, some colours are easier to look at than others with scraps. And Blackberry Bliss is painful. I think by George, she found it. That one. Okay. Rightio. Okay. This. And we still have our leaf that I will probably do some gold because I've got it out next to me. Just trying to not rip our curly cues. Gold. So I reckon 2 or 3 of the leaves will look really, really nice. And that can stay on the ground because I'm not going to lose it where it dropped. Leaf. And I do just have, I don't need this piece anymore. I'm making a real mess here, guys. I feel like I'm running out of space and I'm being very encroached upon. So these are just some scraps that I'm really happy to get a second life out of. So there's one. Here. This one. That is 2. I don't know whether we'll need 3, but I kind of like things in 3s. So we'll see how we go. Oh, perfect. Yeah. I'd hate to paint a whole house. So much prefer to get someone else to do it, because my mum actually really hurt her knee quite badly when she painted a few walls at this house before we moved, like 15 years ago. God, that's a long time ago. But yeah, it was 15. We've been here 15 years. I don't think we really want to move either. We're really quite happy with our little big house. It looks very little from the outside, but we have cathedral ceilings, so the inside actually feels bigger than what it actually is because of the ceilings. It's just enough for us. Ooh, nice. Fair enough. Yeah, especially I know you're wanting to oh, Deb, I owe you that photo of my craft room, don't I? I'm so sorry. You never poked me with the fact I didn't give it to you. I'm so sorry, my love. Hey, Carol, how are you? Oh, awesome. Perfect. Okay. So, I'm going to have to do some weeding of this one. But these pop out. And this was one pass of this intricate die. And these are just popping out beautifully. So just a single pass. That's why I love the new machines. And if I ever have an issue with something cutting, it's normally with one of the foils or the specialty papers, and it's the backing of the papers that I have an issue with, nothing else. I think I got everything. Awesome. So that was pretty quick, if I do say so. Right, is that done? Nothing needs to come out of that leaf. This leaf. That's fine. And then this one. And just pop it out. Awesome. Great. Though I think these bits were just holding on. Just a titch. There we go. Pop this in my rubbish. Done. Okay. Right. Layer this with this. Perfect. Oh, good. I'm glad that you forgot to. That makes me not feel so bad, Deb. So these layer together like so, because they're actually designed like that, which is awesome. So I'm going to pop this off here. I really do want to put something here. So what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to mount this stamp. I'm not going to put the sticker on it because I want to be quick. But I do feel I just want to very quickly that kind of does it. There, then it's not so much of an in your face spot. And I've just done that little piece here and here that are kind of just doing my heading. Done. Done, 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 done. You know, Heidi, you said you were using your Take Your Pick tool. Well, I do too. Oh, no one saw me do that. That's why I don't use the Take Your Pick tool. No one saw that. Okay, so dimensionals are going to be helpful, and they are right in front of my face. Probably only just need 2 in the middle. There any more little curly cues hanging on the back there? Okay, sending hugs kinda just there. Do we like the gold? Because it needs something, but is the gold the answer? While I get the card base, I'll let you tell me if you like the gold. That'd kind of be roughly where I'd put it. So let's see if we've got a card base. I'm very much on the landscape card today, aren't I? Could make this a portrait card very, very easily. That would not make a difference at all. I'm doing a really long one today, but I have to. It's a new stamp set. I did not mean to do that. I just wanted to score, not cut. No one saw that, did they? Nope. Oh, Lynn, are you making me do more die cutting? Just wait until I have done that. So I think that is enough Blackberry Bliss. See what I mean? Just let me fold this. You like the gold, Kathy. Okay. I see what you mean about the Blackberry Bliss, but when you put the card base there, I think it is enough. So just remember, if you want this now and you're a customer, you can sign up and get this as part of your starter kit, or you can get it in your first order. For customers, this is available on the 2nd of November, and the papers, the gems, that's it. The 2 papers and the gems, sorry, are all available while stocks last. So once they are gone, they are gone. You say that once I've stuck it down, Bev. Well, you don't say it, I read it. Now, I don't have those colour ribbons as such, but I can quite easily pick that up again. That's not an issue. I could know that's way too warm when I've used that. Because I still like the gold because it's in the suite. I don't, unless I use, sorry, I'm just grabbing out of my class stuff. See, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with the leaves. But that's okay. When you remake this card, you can do it whichever way suits you. Okay, so I'm just, when this leaf wants to play ball, right. That better have a, nope. The glue dot does not want, and I don't want to rip the leaf. Oh, you. I'm having words with these glue dots. Big time. Okay, there's one. 2 more to go, and we can call this card done. And I've done my unboxing and I've done some making. So one in the traditional colours in the suite using the papers, and this one using the stamps and the little leaf die cut. Okay, there's one down. Well, that one of the pair down. Right. And the second one of the pair. Let's see if this one wants to play ball. There we go. That one played a little bit nicer. I do. Yeah, I do see what you mean about ribbon, Bev, but today that ain't happening. Just ain't happening. So the 2 cards we have made, is the hello there, although, do you know what I may do? Because I have a little strip of them here. I may just pop a couple of these gilded gems just around, and then this will tie the gold in nicely. There you go. I think that ties it in nicely. You can tell me what you think. Oh, that's okay. I'm happy you came back too, Alicia. You liked the second one, Corinne. Okay. So we started off playing with the Eden Garden Designer Series paper, which I will grab out from my immense pile of things. So this is the Eden Garden Designer Series paper. Then we also popped on the cotton paper. So we use the cotton paper scrunched up in the background. And actually, I never showed you this one close up because often close up has a very different look to further away. So, and we used the cotton paper. We used the gems. I didn't use any of the marquee ones. I did only use what they're calling the cherry cobbler ones. Then I used the stamp set for the hello there, and I also I stamped on the cotton paper. So I stamped on that, and we also pulled in here the Eden dies. So we pulled those in, and we used the ornate frames dies and the gilded gems. But that is what we have done today. I'm going to pull this across so I can get everything on screen. Everything on screen. Trying anyway. Trying. There we go. You like them. The second one just pops. Yeah, this one is a very monochromatic card. Very just using all the greens, something a bit different. But yes, this one does pop for a totally different reason, and a tried and tested colour combo that I have used many times in the past. Just the pink and the purple just works so well together. I will get up some detailed posts or more detailed posts about these over the next couple of days. If you would like to purchase this as a customer, as I said, 2nd of November, if you're a demonstrator or you're wanting to sign up, you can get these right now. Right now. So these will be available right now, 2nd of November, or in the January to June mini. The paper, cotton paper, and the garden gems are while stocks last. They will not be featured in an upcoming catalogue at all. So if you like the paper, the cotton paper, or the gems, grab them while you can, and maybe even grab more than one pack if that's what you would like. But thank you so much for joining me. You guys have an amazing weekend. I know I'll be catching up with some of you on Sunday on Bobby's Zoom. So I look forward to seeing you in real life through the computer then. And I will see you next Tuesday with some other classes. They are very different looking from each other, Paula. You're exactly correct. Exactly correct. Thank you all for your suggestions. As always, I truly appreciate it. Talk with you soon.